All-important start racing. Amber Style missed it a length and a half. Palace Lad got out well today. So did Queen of the North. Kotara showing great speed. Hermit not far away, and Covet's Gem poking right up along the rails towards the front. And Drifter burning forward now has hit the lead at the 800. It's Drifter and Covet's Gem by a length and a half to Palace Lad, the inside of Queen of the North going forward. A length and a half away then came Smites' Officer starting to work into the race. Hermit given a crack with the whip back, third last the rails from Kotara. And Amber Style, who blew the start, is last of all. It's Drifter upsides with Covet's Gem as they approach the 400. A length and a half Queen of the North. Smites' Officer right off the track running home well. Palace Lad is gone. Hermit getting through along the inside. 275 to run. And Drifter, he left them behind, kicked away by about 2.5 lengths. Palace Lad starting to find something now. Covet's Gem is gone, then Hermit running on, and Smites' Officer down the outskirts of the track. It's Drifter in front near home, too good for them, and Drifter wins by a half length. Palace Lad, who looked well and truly gone at the 600, but he's raised another effort. Close for third, maybe Smites' Officer out very deep, and Hermit the rails, they're wide apart. Leave that to the judge. Amber Style, she blew her chances at the start from Covet's Gem, Queen of the North, and last home Kotara.
We make it 2-3-6 Drifter number 2 over Palace Lad and Smites' Officer. Philip Critch on the winner, Drifter number 2, who's had 6 starts for 5 wins, Wayne. Pretty handy horse from Alice Springs.
Yeah, Glenn Carriage, one of the leading trainers out in that area. I've had a bit of success riding for Glenn too, so...
Having his first start for the Mark Jones camp, it's much, much better than that. Paraded very, very well in the yard. Best of the others here.
Darwin race 4 in 6 minutes' time, where Alter Ego number 8 looks to be the favourite, $4.30. And let's find out more about Alter Ego, because trainer Anne-Marie White is joining Rod Galegas.
Well, the star of the carnival, and the cup hasn't even been run, is Anne-Marie White. She's trained 10 winners over the carnival and is now the proud owner of a Toyota car.
Thank you. Actually, it's 11 winners for the carnival. There's going to be a couple more here today.
But you only needed 10 to win.
I only needed 10 to win the car, and I got the 11 a week ago, which was really nice. The pressure's off, and now I can enjoy the rest of the carnival.
And you're pretty confident about today?
Look, I've got a couple of nice chances today. I've got 7 runners for the day, and I think all of them, if they run up to their best and have a little bit of luck in running, are all capable of being in the finish.
Well, in race 4, you've got Alter Ego.
He's a horse, his first run for me, he won really well. He won by 4.5 easing up. It was a really nice win. The other day was slightly disappointing, but did pull up with a couple of problems. I think I've got him right. I'll probably know after about 100 metres today whether I've made the right decision or not. But look, if he's on the mark, he'll be hard to beat.
Well, in race 5, Polar Bear, which is part owned by the retiring chief executive here, David Aldred. It'd be nice if it could win.
Look, it would be lovely for David to go out a winner today with Polar Bear. He's also part owned by a lady called Nanette Holiday from Canberra. She's been a good supporter of mine, and another bloke called Dave Cundy. Look, it'd be great if he could go out on winning note tonight. The horse has had its problems, but look, I think he'd be there as well.
OK, and Cossie Prince in race 6?
He's been racing really well. He's won his last 2, and a couple of seconds prior to that where he's a little bit unlucky. I think if he can run the 1900, which I'm sure he will in 6 months, but if he can do it today, I think he'll be there.
And race 7, Mickey Moo?
Look, she won here last year, this particular race, a Class 2 1100 last year. She's worked her way through to Open Company, and prior to today has never finished further back than second. She's just been a bonza little filly for me.
All right, well, congratulations on winning the car, and best of luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.
A very happy Anne-Marie White. She's enjoying the champagne, and certainly she's having a champagne run.
And they're on the track at Darwin for race 4, the Mackay Mail.
Well, we're coming up now to the Schweppes Cup Day Class 2. Craig Sant, how do you see it?
Another tough race, Roddy. Number 8, Alter Ego, won its maiden here 2 starts back in an easy fashion. Stepped up in class and finished in the placings again behind Chilton. That form's very good at the moment, and I think from gate 2, Paul Denton, once again on the pace, will be hard to hold out. Number 12, Murphy's Prize. He's got the value on the board, trained by Sheila Arnold, Stephen Arnold's mum in Alice Springs. Good run last start, missed the kick badly. But got home well. It's going to run better today. And for third, number 3, King's Alley from Nev Connor's stable, racing well. Newcomer to the stable, should race well. 8-12-3, Rod, and a hard race again.
OK, mate, thank you. That's Craig Sant's thoughts on race 4.
And runners are on the track and heading around to the start. A lot of familiar names there today. Chris Mutz is up riding there. Neil Payne has been a regular at Darwin over the carnivals. Here's Nev Connor, our next interview on Sky Racing. Nev Connor is the trainer of King's Alley, number 3.
Well, all the way from Alice Springs and a regular here at the Darwin Carnival is Nev Connor. Nev, I was just thinking before Anne-Marie White won the car this year, and back in '99, you were 1 win off it.
Yes, mate, I got pretty close, but not close enough, unfortunately.
You trained 10 winners over the carnival.
Yeah, I think it was, or 11, I think it was 12 that year from memory, and going back earlier it was 14, which is an impossible task.
Just before we get on to the horses, how's the weather in Alice?
They tell me it's cold. I'm not down there, and I'm not going back.
Nev, you got a runner in the fourth event, King's Alley.
Going well, mate. Ran a good second here on Saturday. Had a big weight, 60 kilos on Saturday, and that corner tied him up a bit. I expect him to go a lot better today.
And also a horse called Shadow Boxer?
Yes, Shadow Boxer probably to some people have been a bit disappointing, but he's a better horse than what he's been shown.
Well, then, of course, we come to the big one, race 9, the Cup, and you've got the favourite, Solario.
Yeah, I hope he lives up to it. I think he will. He hasn't put a foot wrong since we've been here. We planned his races out before we come up, and he's gone right to it. He has improved. There's no doubt about that, and he'll run the distance out, absolutely. And, well, keep your fingers crossed, you know, and whatever it is, I mean, it's my first runner in the Cup ever. And, well, as long as he gets around the circuit, I'll be happy.
Well, I suppose it might be a case of first time lucky.
Could be.
All right, Nev, all the best and good luck.
Thanks very much, Rod. Good to see you too.
Nev Connor there. He's got 3 good chances coming up throughout the program, but he seems to be really looking forward to the Darwin Cup with Solario.
And we're back in a moment on Sky with race 4, Darwin. Darwin, they're moving in for race 4, and our caller this time is Terry Bailey.
And $5.80 for horse number 12. That is Murphy's Price. Chris Muntz rides Mandate, given a rough chance at $9 odd. And Soccer in commission. In fact, it's Galveston Storm, I should say, at $6.30. Now we're just about ready. The light is on. Starter is at his platform. Gates are back and they're racing, edging around near the inside, and Soccer went back after the start. Galveston Storm away very quickly, is showing a heap of early speed in the early stages. Trumps began well, and Alto Ego is firing through to join them on the fence and go to the front. They were followed by Edging Around, settling down fourth from Hit and Hope, and then came Songmaker in between runners. King's Alley's very wide on the track. A length back is Soccer, starting to pick up ground. Back third last as they swing down the side by Xanto, then Lord Erskine, and last of all is Murphy's Prize. 600 to go, and Alto Ego, the favourite, in front before the bend. Leading the way from Galveston Storm. 2.5 to Mandate. King's Alley works up to be fourth. 2 away is Trumps. Then Hit and Hope coming to the outside, making ground from Bisanto, and Edging Around's lost his posse as they turn for home. They're well in the straight, and Alto Ego is taken on by Galveston Storm. Galveston Storm had roared to the front. 3 lengths away, King's Alley coming home like a train. King's Alley's going after Galveston Storm. He is fairly eating up the ground. Murphy's Prize is flying late, but it's King's Alley. King's Alley has gone home best to win it. King's Alley has beaten Murphy's Prize. He rattled at the death to get second. Third, Galveston Storm. Mandate next from Lord Erskine. They were followed by Alto Ego, by Santo, Edging Around, Soccer, Trumps. Then Songmaker and Hit and Hope. Last of all, stand by, King's Alley going to the front. The second horse, Murphy's Prize, has come from Stone Motherless last as heads turn for home, and has come with a rattling run. But King's Alley putting up a tough performance, a courageous effort by the Snippets 5-year-old Chestnut. After racing wide going into the first bend, he had a work up, he sat fourth. The 2 leaders had a good break as they turned. Alto Ego and also Galveston Storm. Galveston Storm rocketed to the front, but no sooner had he claimed the lead at the 250, King's Alley has appeared on the scene with a barnstorming finish to go out after him, and flying home Murphy's Prize. But number 3, King's Alley, is the winner. Number 3 is first. The time for the race, 1:4:23. King's Alley backing up after his good run behind the former Newcastle galloper Chilton on Saturday, when a courageous effort under 60 kilograms, overcoming a wide alley for Wayne Orbell and Nev Connor. Of course, Nev Connor saddling up the Cup favourite, and his first runner ever in the Darwin Cup. Second prize goes to Murphy's Prize, Kevin Dodge, a winner of a CUB Cup on Tucker Box back in 1997. He's run second, and third going to 5, Galveston Storm, Joel Hallam. It's a half length by a short head, The time 1:4:23. A terrific finish with King's Alley overcoming the wide alley, spotting the runner-up 3.5 kilograms. Murphy's Prize has come from a minute back, a flashing second, a great run by the second horse. But take nothing away from the winner, King's Alley, a 5-year-old chestnut gelding by the ill-fated champion racehorse and stallion Snippets out of Bourne Western, is raced by Nev, BL, or BV and GL Connor, trained by Nev Connor and ridden by Wayne Orbell. Murphy's Prize has run second, a 4-year-old brown gelding by Desert Sun, Kevin Dodge, Sheila Arnold, and trumps a 4-year-old bay mare by Catrail, Graham Rogerson and Joe Bowditch in the saddle. A half length by a short head, 1:4:23 the time after the running of this year's Schweppes Cup Day Class 2 handicap.
All right, Terry, thanks. And there's Nev. Nev will be happy, won't he?
He was a little bit keen before the race there too. Give us a good leg up for the horse, and he's got the favourite in the Cup now. Very astute placer of his horses up in that area, and I'm pretty sure I backed that horse last year, and he won, I think, on the same day. So, a very good trainer, Nev Connor.
I think Nev has them set for today for the big Darwin Cup program. Well done, Nev. Now, Warren. Well, no, you haven't tuned into ER. This is Darwin Cup Day from the top end, and if anyone needs any medical attention there today, they will be in good hands looking at those boys.
I'm tipping that they might be needing a bit of medical attention themselves in the morning.
Well, certainly Matt, tomorrow morning they'll need
You can
something.
attest to this, Matt. The year that I was up there, after the last race is over, they drive, because it's a dirt track, they don't really worry. They drive a big semi-trailer out and have a platform and a live band playing on the track. And a few people fueled by the hot weather and a little bit of liquid through the day, it becomes a very, very willing time.
Exactly right. Now at Warwick Farm, rather. Well, those girls have backed a winner at Darwin, and that was the previous winner, in fact, King's Alley, that got up at $5.80. So good to see someone's backing a winner up there.
Well, a man from Adelaide, one of the leading riders in Adelaide, is Simon Price. He's made this trip before. You seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of a break. Haven't been here for 3 years, but prior to that it was 3 years in a row, and made my way to Alice this year and won the Cup there, and now find myself in Darwin again.
All right, well, in the fifth event, you're riding Flash Henry, a horse you probably know, comes from Adelaide.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to pick this right up in the invitation for Ken Sweeney. He's, winner last start, and I think she's got a good chance today.
Well, of course, the rides were drawn, weren't they?
Yeah, it was out of the hat. So I also drew a good horse in the Alice Springs invitation, so it looks like I've done the same here.
Oh, well, it's maybe that might be the lucky omen. Just looking ahead in race 6, you ride Hunter Region.
Yeah, I don't know a great deal about this horse, but obviously on its form it needs to improve a little bit, but hopefully we can do something there.
Well, what about the Cup now? Big fella, the big fella.
The big fella, yeah, is apparently working really well and is expected to run well.
All right, Simon, well, good luck for the rest of the day and enjoy your trip up to the top end.
Yeah, I always do, and thanks very much. Thanks, Rod.
You're certainly smiling.
Yeah. Well.
Simon Price there in the upcoming race. He rides number 2, Flash Henry, then Hunter Region, and the big fella in the Darwin
early,
Cup.
Starry
Stage at Mackay, but it's time to concentrate on the next race at Darwin. Race 5 is coming up in 6 minutes. Back to Rod.
Well, we're coming up to the Qantas Invitation, race 5 on the program. Craig Sant, our form expert, he's looked over the form and the fashions on the field, but he's also looked at the horses. What have you come up with?
A bit hard to concentrate right on the horses, but your number 4, Polar Bear. Now, this is the invitation race, and Paul Denton's picked up the ride in the invitation. Well, he normally rides it anyway, so I think that's a huge leg up from gate 5. Drops in grade, and I think well placed in this company. For second, number 2, Flash Henry. He was a good last start winner here in Class 2 company. His Darwin Guineas run was pretty good, and if he can keep that form going, it'll be hard to beat. Simon Price aboard. And for third, number 6, King's Foal Flame from the Gary Sell stable. Well, she was going well this time last year. Form went off the ball a bit, but last start showed she's getting back to her best. She'll go forward, and she might give you a sight if she's right. But 4 on top from 2 and 6, Rod.
Good on you, Craig. That's the way Craig sees the invitation. 4, 2 and 6, and for those punters who like that, that's an add-up.
2, 1 and now Darwin, and let's hear from Robert Thompson, the rider of number 5, Crimson Rabbit.
Robert, in the fifth event, you're riding here Crimson Rabbit. Do you give it any chance?
Yeah, Rod, that's the invitation race, and that's a horse I drew out yesterday. He's got good form. Stephen Brown, local trainer, very good trainer, and he's drawn a bit wide, but he expects him to run a good race, Rod.
Tell me this before we look a bit ahead. What do you think about this idea of being a trainer jockey? Would you like to try it yourself?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but just only with a couple, though, Rod. But yeah, I reckon it'd be all right.
All right, let's look ahead. I suppose your best chance to win a Darwin Cup maybe this year when you're riding one of the top chances, the Graham Rogerson trained galloper, whose name I'm trying to think of.
To be fair.
To be fair, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yes, Rod. This horse won the sprint on Saturday. Actually, he beat me, so so I hope he can do me a favour today and win the Cup. I suppose it's a big ask, Rod.
That's Robert Thompson up at Darwin today, and they will be moving in shortly. We've got Flash Henry, number 2, at $3.40. We've got time for to hear from another guest, so back to Rod before they move in.
Well, a man who's a veteran, I suppose, of the Darwin Cup Carnival is from Sport 927, Brian Blackmore. How many years have you been coming?
16, this is Rod, so I'm not going to catch JR. I've got no hope, but it's been a good innings.
Yeah, it certainly has. We'll just keep going. Let's look ahead to the Cup. What do you like?
I thought, well, all the people that have seen Solario telling me he's just had the ideal lead up for the Cup with the win in the Buntine, and good to see Nev Connor win it too, first runner in the race, and I hope he does. I thought that probably Jilpy would be the danger, the Derby winner. They invariably perform well after, if they do run in the Cup after winning the Derby, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if Brave Decision ran a little bit better race today than what he did last Wednesday. Well, $1.80 favourite, yeah. Well,
he'll try for back-to-back Cups. Well, good luck and good calling today.
Okay, thanks, Rod.
Good on you, Brian Blackmore from Sport 927, and that's what he thinks in the Darwin Cup, the final race on this Cup Day program.
Race number 5, and they're about to start calling them in, and we've got Flash Henry as the favourite. Let's head to Darwin for the 5th.
Call me back in the Qantas colours for the Qantas invitation plate. Flash Henry is just behind the line. Mossy on the move. Earth Legend about to be let up into gate number 1. Earth Legend has moved in. El Soroso just behind the line. As Flash Henry also is about to get ready. $3.50 Flash Henry's a reasonably solid favourite in what looks to be a very open race. $5.10 for Crimson Rabbit and $5.20 for Polar Bear. They're the top 3 in the betting on Unitab. Polar Bear about to join the line. Grass Dancer still away with Mossy. Call Me Back, Kingsfold Flame, Compass Boy, Crimson Rabbit, Highest Power and Father's Folly. Polar Bear about to join the line. Just waiting for Mossy to join them. There could be one other out behind the line, drawn wide, very hard to see behind the barriers from the angle that we have here at the 1300 metre start. Now Mossy looks like it's going to be the last. Still $3.60 for Flash Henry as Mossy just about completes the line. 1300 metres the distance, and they're all in the stalls. Starter about to send them on their way. Light is on, ready to run, stand by. Set. Starter has a good look down the line. Not happy with something. Racing. And Earth Legend missed it on the inside. Call Me Back very slow, straight back to last. Compass Boy and Kingsfold Flame came out running with Father's Folly, and there's a ton of speed early in the race. Also pushing through was Flash Henry, showing good speed. El Soroso settles down about fifth the rails. Just behind him, Father's Folly from Grass Dancer, then Highest Power. Earth Legend the inside a bit, 2 or 3 lengths away to Mossy around Crimson Rabbit, and Call Me Back is 15 lengths off last. Down to the 750 metre point, Flash Henry the inside, just in advance of Polar Bear, and Kingsfold Flame is out 3 deep, working very hard. A length away, El Soroso travelling nicely, fourth the fence. Compass Boy hard ridden, then Grass Dancer, Father's Folly sneaking into it. 2 lengths away, Earth Legend, a length and a half. Mossy starting to stretch out nicely now, but she's giving them about 8 lengths. Crimson Rabbit to the outside with Highest Power, and Call Me Back is hopeless. Flash Henry, he's raced away by a couple of lengths. El Soroso into the clear. Earth Legend up along the rails. Kingsfold Flame. Here's Mossy and Crimson Rabbit scorching up the sand. It's Flash Henry in front. El Soroso and Mossy coming hard. And Earth Legend up along the rails, and Crimson Rabbit out wide flying. Mossy hit the lead near home and won by a neck. Crimson Rabbit flashed up to get second. Flash Henry, I think, has held third from Earth Legend and El Soroso. Every hope. 8 lengths away then, Call Me Back. It got past a few tired ones, including Father's Folly, Compass Boy, a long way back, Highest Power. Kingsfold Flame got very tired, so did Polar Bear, and Grass Dancer about the last one in the Qantas Invitation Plate. Very well-deserved win to this mare. She is as honest as they come. And Neil Payne has brought her from well back in the field with a paralysing burst. Crimson Rabbit was rattling late, but Mossy had a little bit too much in hand. A 5-year-old chestnut mare by Danzig Connection out of In the Mist, owned in partnership by Terry Lillis and Steve Painter, trained by Steve Painter and ridden by Neil Payne from New South Wales. The 5, Crimson Rabbit, Robert Thompson, will more than likely get second. And standing by for third, 1:16.61. Flash Henry's boxed on. He's in the photo for third with Earth Legend, who kept getting rails runs but wasn't good enough. 5 second, Crimson Rabbit, Robert Thompson for Stephen Brown. Time 1:16.61, waiting for third. Number 2 is third, Flash Henry, ridden by Simon Price. So the completed placings are 3, Mossy, Neil Payne first. 5, Crimson Rabbit, Robert Thompson second. 2, Flash Henry, Simon Price third.
All right, good to see Neil Payne with a winner there. He's pleased about that. He rode the Cup winner last year.
Yeah, for the same trainer, Steve Painter, and he's had a bit of an ordinary trot since he's been up there. I think he's been up there for about 4 or 5 weeks. Normally rides a stack of winners, but he's been suspended twice since he's been up there. So really? Yeah, a bit of a quiet time. His first day back from suspension, he went again. So wasn't a very happy camper when I was speaking to him last, but that'll just get him preparing. He'll be in a good mood for the Cup now.
He's been getting in a bit of trouble up there, Neil Payne. He's on brave decision in the Cup again. Did he give it a good show when you spoke to him over the weekend?
He said his last run wasn't as good as he wished it had been, but he said it's still going well enough to be a chance. His form before that was quite good, so be very keen to try to bring home the bacon again. But there was a New South Wales Quinella there with Rob Thompson running.
At Here's Me Mates, the favourite, 370. Other chances are 4 Madam Archway and 1 Cossie Prince. The race in 10. Now at Mackay, they are called...
MGM Grand Darwin Casino Class 1. What do you like?
Yeah, I like number 2. Here's Me Mate here, Rod. He's running the Derby, was pretty good 2 starts back. Last start he was a good winner over the 1,600 metres, breaking his maiden status. Again, the on-pace runners don't seem to be getting home today, which is a slight concern, but I think he might be able to change the pattern of the racing. For second, number 8, Believe in Victory. It's running the Derby, was okay, finishing midfield and drops in grade here this afternoon. And for third, number 1, Cossie Prince, coming off a last start win. In fact, has won its last 2 starts and in good form. But 2 on top, Roddy, from 8 and 1.
And if this wins, you'll be everyone's mate.
Yeah, well, I need to do something. If you've been following me today, you're not going too well. You've probably switched off.
Never give up, never give up. There's plenty more to come. Craig Sands, that's the way he likes them in race 6.
At Mackay, 2 got second, Star Pipper and Winya third. 4, 2, 6 are the official numbers on the 6th. And the Forbes first 4 dividend on 5, 1, 10 and 4 paid $4,481.30 on race number 6. Warwick Farm, a market for race 6. Blushing Meadow, Kenny Wynn, Ace Nelson in the spotlight. 3, 4, 11 and 1 for the Sky ratings. Through that market, Kenny Wynn number 4. I think it might be the favourite 14 minutes out at $4. Blushing Meadow and Duran, both $7 chances. Well, here's the favourite number 9, Blue Brocade, George Scamone's mount, $3.50. So it's Blue Brocade ahead of Canny Win, 9 ahead of 4 in the betting for Warwick Farm. Correct weight at Forbes, Wendy's pick, Ox Chaser and Twinkle by 5, 1, 10 for race number 6. Philip Crick has already ridden a winner today at Darwin, but he's looking for a double with Go Bra, number 9 in the next. Here he is with Rod.
Well, in race 6 here on the Darwin Cup program, it's the Class 1 handicap, the MGM Grand Casino Class 1 handicap. And with me is Philip Critch, who rides number 9, Go Bra. What can you tell us about it, Philip?
Rod, she's pretty consistent. Yeah, she's ran plenty of placings. She'll be there somewhere.
Well, you've already had luck on the program. You got one home earlier, Drifter.
Yes, he's a pretty special horse to us.
Tell me this, how long have you been on the territory?
About 6 months now.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, having a bit of success, so yeah, it's always enjoyable.
And how long do you intend to stay?
Well, we stay till the end of the week and we go back to Alice Springs, and then we'll see what happens after that.
You've been based at Alice?
Yes.
And you come from down south?
Newcastle originally, yeah.
All right, well, congratulations on your win and good luck with Go Bra.
Thank you.
Thank you. Philip Critch rides a horse quaintly named Go Bra. If you look around here, there's not many on.
He says he's from Newcastle, that boy Philip Critch. You ever bump into him earlier on?
Yeah, when I was living in Newcastle, as I said before, he's apprenticed to Charlie Porter, I think, originally at Broadmeadow, and then I'm pretty sure, went up to Robert Thompson's dad, Arthur, for a little while, and then when he finished his time, he moved up to far north Queensland. He was riding up in that area, and with a fair bit of success too. But obviously, yeah, he's gone out to live at Alice for a little while, try his hand out in the territory, and enjoying his time up in Darwin.
Okay, and his winner earlier today was Drifter, who won the third race, pretty promising type. Now, we are about 2 minutes away from start time. They're just heading around to the barrier, so they might be a little bit late with race 6 at Darwin. There is the market for the next race at Warwick Farm, the top 8 in commission. We've got Blue Brocade, number 9, as favourite, ahead of 4 Canny Win, and then Andoran, number 7. It's race 6 in 11 minutes' time. Let's go back to Darwin and someone who has been going to Darwin for years. Johnny Russell is there today. He's with Rod.
Well, nobody knows the Darwin Carnival better than John Russell. 31 years, John.
Yeah, well, 72 was my first trip here, Rod. Another chap and I were probably the pioneers to come for the racing carnival, which was just gradually getting underway at that point, and it's really hit its straps in the last 4 or 5 years. And before that, when Sky Channel, of course, have beamed it all around Australia.
Yeah, well, you've certainly seen it grow over that time. And John, I must say, we're all sorry to hear that you're retiring.
Well, I suppose it's a case of quit while you're ahead, Rod. That's the main thing. I've probably gone out of calling without too many blues. We've all made them, but I haven't had any major ones. That's a good thing to go out on.
Mate, we've always enjoyed listening to you, and it'll be nice to know that you're going to be missed.
Well, that's nice to know. Well, it's nice to know also I hope to be around for a few years too. That's the main thing.
Well, we're only missing you as a race caller, I bet.
Be up here